What's up, Lumberjack fans? It's your boy Buckets, the Axum Insider today. We're at Homer Bryce Stadium, home of SFA football. We're going to talk to Coach Carthel here in just a little bit. And, oh man, my bad. This is for you, dude. Let's head that way. Lumberjack fans, I'm here with Coach Carthel, head football coach of the SFA Lumberjack football team. Coach, I coached a little high school football back in the day, and I used to listen to coaches talk about football weather. So if it was 100 degrees and humid, that was football weather. If it was 30 degrees and it was snowing or whatever, that was football weather. Today it's like 50 and rainy. What do you think?
Football weather.
Football weather, yeah. I love it.
Great day for football. So that's the great thing about this sport is every day is a good day for football, and it's always something new. You know, my wife, she coaches one of those indoor sports. It's always 78 and perfect, and that gets boring. You know, you never know what you're going to get, but it's always near perfect weather and football weather.
I can tell you golfers enjoy perfect weather too. Today is not a day that we enjoy very much.
That's soft, Buckets.
You guys
don't be soft.
You guys just wrapped up practice. You guys got spring football kicked off. So for those that don't really know, you know, that don't go behind the scenes of a football program very often, you've got a couple of weeks here to do spring ball. What do you guys focus on? What are you guys trying to get done during spring ball this week and next week? Well,
you know, every year it's a little bit different. Obviously, we've turned over our defensive staff, so we've got a lot of new going in there, just getting schemed down, and you know, offense will be doing a little bit different than defense. They'll be trying to add to what they've done. But for the most part, spring, you've got 15 practices spread out, you know, over roughly a month. And so you've got, you know, just a select amount of time, short amount of time to really do a lot individual work and get better at techniques and just the little intricacies of football. Great time to compete, you know, so a lot of competition drills and good on good because you don't have a technical game, you know, for 6 months or so. So, you know, you're really just trying to see who can play, who can make plays and make decisions where you're coming out of spring ball, you know, what you've got roster-wise, what you may need to go add to, and what you can and can't do from an X's and O's standpoint.
So you talked about a little bit of the turnover, obviously some coaching turnover, and some folks think that's a good thing. It means that, hey, you're doing the right stuff if people are hiring your coaches away to other jobs, to bigger jobs possibly. But when you have that turnover within a coaching staff, what do you have to do? How much of your identity changes? Or is this one of those times of the year that you're kind of finding what your identity as a team and as a coaching staff is going to be?
Well, you know, I think it's a good problem to have, and you know, we have, you know, turned over a lot, but we're turning over coaches for the right reasons. We're hiring good people in here that do a great job, got a winning program, and you know, people come and poach your coaches. But I'm excited for those guys. You want guys to promote in the business, and they have. I think we've hired 16, you know, paid coaches in the last 14 months. So we've been busy at keeping the HR department working. But it's good, and now just bringing in, you know, new coaches. You try to bring guys in that fit, you know, what you're doing scheme-wise as close as you can. You don't want a wholesale change, but you want to hire the best coaches. And so I think we've done that, finding good men that come in and going to love on these kids and coach them right and be great recruiters and great ambassadors for this university. And so I expect this to continue to climb and continue to get better through the change.
Now, just a few weeks ago, we were over at Buffalo Wild Wings, and you guys were talking about some of the players that you've got coming in this next class. How excited are you about this next batch of Lumberjack football players coming in?
Well, I'll tell you, since you know, Monday at about 8 a.m., I've gotten a lot more excited because you finally got to get out here and get on the grass and turf today and see them run around and make plays. And we did. I think we've added some really, you know, good pieces to an already, I think, strong program. And so it's going to be fun to continue to see what they can do throughout spring. We put the pads on Friday and get to play some real football then. But so far, I've been very pleased with some of the new additions. Still got the high school guys that are coming June 1st, and so that's what you love about recruiting is, you know, it's sad to see guys leave and move on and graduate, but here comes a new crop of guys you get to coach and pour into, and so I think we're headed in the right direction.
So speaking of guys leaving, just last week, pro day here at SFA, so you guys, Xavier Gibson, BJ, Trey Self, some of those guys were out here competing, and I think 26 NFL teams represented out here watching those guys. What was that like for you guys? I mean, I know you're sending them off on their way, and they're forever Lumberjacks. But what was it like watching those guys compete and knowing that they've got that shot potentially ahead of them?
Oh, it was a great day. You know, a great turnout. We had 26 teams. I don't know if they keep stats on it, but that's a bunch. maybe the biggest pro day we've had here at this university. So guys showed out and did well. It's great for our players to see that, where you can find a path to the NFL right here through SFA. And so you know what they call pro day and combine stuff, don't you?
No.
Underwear Olympics.
Underwear Olympics.
Everybody just skivvy down there, skivvy, man, running 40s, L drill, and everything else. But the Underwear Olympics were there were some guys putting out some good numbers and some great marks here last Thursday. It was a lot of fun for those guys, and I think they all really improved their draft stock.
Lumberjack fans, there is no fear of these two guys doing the Lumberjack, or what'd you call it, the Underwear Olympics. That's not happening with us. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you, Buckets.
As always, stay tuned for the next episode of the Axum Insider. Axum Jacks.
Axum.